Mic check 212. What is good, guys? I have some new projects I'm going to review for you guys tonight. If you guys are familiar with the Pulse chain, it is a new blockchain that's being created by Hex creator Richard Hart. Go check it out. A lot of tokens now are taking advantage of that coming out. It was supposed to be released, mainnet was supposed to be released this year, but it's looking like it's going to be pushed back into the beginning of 2022. So we're still waiting for that, but a lot of projects are taking advantage of that, and they are creating these tokens that allow you to buy on one chain, and then it actually mirrors over to another chain as well. So I have two examples of tokens like that today. I think these things are going to moon. They already have started mooning. The potential for these is crazy. Whenever you notice a trend, like when baby coin started and moon coin started, like the first few are the ones that really took off, and these are the first few coins that are really starting this trend of Pulse. I've seen Pulseshiba, Pulsefloki, I've seen Pulse Cake, and then another one that's coming up I'm going to mention a little bit later in the video is Pulse Rise, but I'll get to that. So first we have Pulseshiba here. It's a community token for the most badass Doge character in crypto, the Pulseshiba. Buy token, PooCoin chart, white paper here. Super simple website. It's really just designed to give you the basics, and you're just really focused on, these things mooning. So the one big thing, like I mentioned earlier, all holders of Pulseshiba BSC will receive a one-to-one airdrop of their holdings once mainnet launches on Pulse chain. So as I mentioned, this is one of those that you can buy it here, and you're going to get a copy of that token on another chain. So that doubles the amount that you actually get. So that's an awesome opportunity. So your slippage here, that's super low for one of these tokens. That's awesome. Less that you lose when you are trading. So that's awesome. If you hold it, you get that airdrop on Pulse chain as well. That's a benefit. Liquidity locked for 365 days. So it's just the basis of it. Some of the tokenomics, the white paper is actually coming soon. Feel free to look at the roadmap, the FAQs, and contact them. They also have their Telegram here as well. And we'll look at the nomics for this as well. So look at that. Dang. So it literally went up 30% from last time I refreshed it, and that was probably 5 minutes ago. So this thing, I'm telling you guys, this thing is flying. Fire, new, so it's showing. So let's just look at the chart. Look at the chart. Look, up 138%. This thing is going to take off. Look at that thing. And I'm going to explain the reason why these look like this when I show you the other one as well. So look at that. The thing is going up. It's shooting up. This thing's going to keep going. So feel free to take a look at this one, Pulseshiba. That one is flying. I'll have a link to the website and the nomics as well as the Twitter, so you can check it out. So here's her Twitter as well. Just some of the basic stuff here. Feel free to check that out. The other one here is Pulsefloki. So this is community token launching on BSC with the intention of onboarding users from there to the upcoming Pulse chain launch. So this one, same thing, real basic, but you don't really need to, you don't have to do too much for the website. But this is a big thing here. Watch this. Users holding Pulsefloki on BSC will receive an equal 1-to-1-to-1-to-1 ratio airdrop on Pulse chain, Matic, Phantom, and Cardano. So not only do you get it on another one, you literally get it on 3 other chains. That's the thing about these. They're taking advantage of that, and that's really enticing people to buy these and make these moon, because you get it on multiple chains. So you get quintupled the amount of tokens. That's crazy. So once on Pulse chain, holders will enjoy new features and use cases as we develop the project further. So just the basics here. And when we check out the economics on this one, so this one just went down a little bit, but this thing is still going up. Look, the charts look almost the same. If you really look at it, like, it really has been doing the same thing almost. Like, it's the same thing. So what's really getting these things to pump? And as I mentioned earlier, there is another project called Pulse Rise that's releasing tomorrow. So what they did is they incentivized people to buy Floki and Shiba. So they told people to buy a specific amount of tokens, and you'll be whitelisted to get into the third project. So they're using these tokens as kind of an indicator, hey, this person has enough tokens, so they can get into the next project, the whitelist, to buy it. So that's what's really pumping these tokens, because people want to be able to get into that third one. If everything is mooning like this, like these have, that third project is going to do the same thing, and you have probably more people who are going to try to get in the beginning. So that's why these projects are super awesome. And with this being the start of this kind of trend, you want to get on these. Like, just hop in, put a little bit of money. I mean, you can, these things are pretty safe, I'd say. I mean, they're going to go up, they're going to moon, they're going to dip. So it's going to be very volatile, but these things are what can get you those 100,000 X's. So I'm going to put the links to all these down in the description below. Check these out. These are absolute mooners, 100x, 1000x. There's no telling what these things can do. If you get enough people to buy into these things will fly. Comment, like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell button so that you can get a notification as soon as I release a video, because you want to be in these things sooner than later. You don't want to miss the train. Guys, hop on. We're going to the money.